I'm with Cardinal Oswald Gracias, the Archbishop of Bombay, who was the chief celebrant at the opening Mass of the 2018 World Meeting of Families. You're very welcome, Your Eminence.
Thank you for having me.
Before we commence with our conversation proper, I, if I may, would just like to say to you on behalf of the World Priest team, not just here in Ireland but around the world, to give you our sympathies for the tremendous loss of life and destruction that has taken place as a result of the floods in Kerala. We pray that the Lord will sustain those who have lost family members and will support and comfort those who have perhaps lost their livelihoods and their
Sure.
belongings.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's been a big loss here.
Yes, absolutely. Okay. I believe India has about 20 million Catholics, but because the population is so large, that represents, I think, under 2%
Yes.
of the total population. What's the state of the Catholic Church in India?
Yes, we would be over 20 million really all over the country.
Okay.
But Pope Benedict often told me, yes, it's a small percentage, but more than many Catholic countries, the
Yes,
amount of people we have.
absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
But we are 1.8% of the population. The Christians are 2.3 and we are 1.8, so the rest of the Christians would make 0.5%.
Okay.
But we've got a presence all over the country. And I would say the church is vibrant, and although it's 1.8%, it's made a tremendous contribution for education, for social work, for medical relief. And whenever there are disasters also, the church has stepped in effectively and more than just a 2% working. Right?
Excellent, excellent. India is one of the most publicly religious countries in the world. Presumably this makes the physical practice of religion and faith easier for Catholics.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, India is predominantly a Hindu country. That's the predominant religion, over 80%, 81, 82%. But really, there is a sense of God. There is a religiosity in India where we have feasts. You see thousands of people lining up to go to temples. For Muslim feasts, thousands of Muslims going to the mosques. So it's very, very impressive. It's different from other places. It's not, even my own, I come from Mumbai, Bombay, the big city, mega city with 19 million population, but people would not hide their religion. So the sense of God, sense of religion, sense of respect for religious traditions, religious feelings, so that's all over the country. It's come perhaps from the Hindu mentality, but it's all over. It's very, for outsiders are very surprised to see so many people lining up just to go and worship at a temple, worship the mosque, and our churches are full.
Excellent. So there's a good overall climate for the practice of religion.
Yes, for religion. I would say now, coming to the Catholics now, in my own archdiocese, which is an urban diocese, it's a megapolis, I would think about 85% of the people would go for Sunday Mass. So the churches are full, and it's not diminishing. We're afraid it might suddenly drop, but we're trying our best to make sure that the worship is participative and a God experience for people. That's what we want to make it.
Okay. In India, Marian shrines, and there are many shrines in India, they tend to focus on Mary as mother. Why is that?
Yes, they somehow, again, maybe it's the Indian influence. We have many Marian shrines. Now, in my own home parish, we have novenas to Our Lady Perpetual Help from 8:30 in the morning till about 9:30 in the night, every hour on the hour. And we would get about 75 to 80,000 people every Wednesday right through the year. And over 50% of the people are non-Christians who come. So there's devotion to Mary as a mother, and people pray to her. So I guess that respect for mother, which is again a feeling among all religions, and we Mary is the beneficiary in that sense, where Mary, people come to pray to her. I've seen, I've often preached in that church, and I could see the Hindus, most Hindus and Sikhs, with amount of devotion and faith, and listen to every word you say in the homily, really. So that's the great attraction to Mary in India.
So with the prominence of devotion to Mary in India, perhaps the fact that every year World Priest has their global annual rosary relay for the sanctification of priests, we're hoping that will become popular in India. Do you believe it will?
I do. We began last year,
yes,
and it was a success. People liked it. I hope it does continue, and I hope we are able to spread it all over India, beginning Mumbai, from Bombay. And we've got to pray the rosary, pray for priests. We priests need prayers for strength, devotion to Mary, discipleship of Jesus, after all.
What are vocations like in India?
Now they're not what they were before. When I joined the seminary, we were about 25 who joined. Now, on an average, 10 join every year. 10 jobs. That's not too bad. We can. I'm able to replace the people who go into retirement with these vocations, but we must make an attempt. We must. I am focusing on trying to get more vocations.
Good. As you mentioned a moment ago, the Global Rosary Relay took place in your cathedral this year. What was that experience like? Was it good?
It was good. Unfortunately, I had to come to Rome for a meeting with the Holy Father, so I wasn't present. But my auxiliary bishop, he presided, and he told me he was very happy about the great success. Lots of people came to pray, and I'm looking forward to being there myself this year.
Please God. Well, this year between 12 and 14 million people prayed the rosary over the day, the 24 hours, which is quite extraordinary. So we look forward to that growing, and particularly growing in India, which, with its devotion to Mary, we would hope that they will bring that to their hearts and become part of it. So Your Eminence, we thank you very much for your patronage of the Global Rosary Relay in your Archdiocese, and we're very grateful to you.
I'm grateful to you. I'm grateful to you for having helped us.
Okay, and we're grateful for you to have given us your time today.
Thank you.
I know
it's a joy.
Your time
it's a
is
joy.
precious.
It's a joy.
Thank you
very much. God bless you. God bless you.
God bless.
Thank you.